Welcome back everybody. Today we'll be talking about Norattle, my western hognose snake or plains hognose snake. And Norattle is a rather curious creature, pretty awesome little bugger and very fascinating to watch, despite what many might believe. Also, I wasn't too sure about them at first, but I can definitely recommend them. Very awesome snakes and a lot of fun to have and to enjoy, and more on that you will see in this video. Hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel because there's heaps more to come as we just started. Some of you might remember this box from the previous video. Also, Leroy lived in there, as well as my boa Jane. Basically my quarantine box for them to start with. Just in case you watched Jane's video where she's a free roaming boa, which she is, no worries, Norattle isn't free roaming. First of all, he's way too small because I would never ever find him again. And also he has his big enough enclosure that he gets to explore, and as you can see he's rather curious, so every nook and cranny isn't safe from him, so I would never ever let him crawl around just unattended. Yet all my animals get the occasional stretch, and it's also a great opportunity taking photos for my Instagram and just watching them in their natural behavior, because after all, why do we keep them if we don't get to see them every now and again? Handling is also no issue with Norattle. He's a very well behaved one, although a little bit sometimes scared, and I do not handle him as often as he's rather young. Just in case, I provided Norattle with a log, and to my surprise he actually used it. So you see, they do utilize all the enrichments. Feeding Hognoses is also much fun, because as you can see, they basically burrow a lot, and quite often they stay hidden until they smell the food, or in this case they feel the food, and then you will see what's going to happen, how eager they actually are in that regard. So let's wait and see. There is his little head. They're not really good at aiming though, so it takes them a little while to actually catch the mouse. I wonder how they do it in the wild. Another fascinating feature about hognoses is their movement, either their lack of it. They sit perfectly still, apart maybe from the occasional tongue flick, but other than that they behave more like rattlesnakes in that regard and just wait for any prey to come by, or just being unseen basically. But they also have more of a corn snake kind of movement, where they just move in waves and get around this way. Another very interesting one is that they can move also like bows, or maybe a gaboon viper, so basically like a caterpillar. And then there is the sidewinder, which is probably the most awesome one and the most surprising one. I reckon it really depends on the surface they're on. So yeah, all in all, if you are interested in hognoses, I hope this video definitely helped you and showed you how awesome they really are, because they are, and they certainly are very underrated and pretty cool snakes to have. And if you like what you just saw, make sure to hit that like button, also the subscribe button, as well as the bell not to miss any future videos. You can also follow the Reptigade's journey on Instagram for even more awesome content. Hello everybody, here we are, kind of unboxing, but this is the brand new Hognose called Norattle, and he seems rather okay and will be put in his enclosure shortly.